Before China began its reform journey, its corporate governance and economic organization were extremely weak. Prior to 1978, more than 80,000 state-owned enterprises, known as SOEs, operated under rigid ministerial command with no profit incentive, no autonomy, and little accountability. Productivity hovered at less than 1/10 of developed economies. China received almost no foreign investment, and per capita GDP stagnated around $200 in 1976. There were no stock markets, no modern corporate laws, and no institutional mechanisms for enterprise governance. China was administratively over-centralized and economically stagnant, desperately needing not just new policies, but a new mindset. That mindset came with Deng Xiaoping in 1978. His call to emancipate the mind and seek truth from facts challenged the ideological rigidity of the past. Deng's famous saying, "It doesn't matter if the cat is black or white as long as it catches mice," perfectly captured his pragmatic belief that results mattered more than doctrine. He introduced decentralization, allowed markets to function within socialism, opened China to foreign capital, and launched early SOE reforms. His idea that some must get rich first justified the creation of special economic zones where new rules could be tested. Shenzhen, then a fishing village of 30,000, is now a global innovation hub with a GDP exceeding $400 billion. Deng's gradualist method of crossing the river by feeling the stones ensured experimentation without instability. His sayings were not rhetoric, they were policy direction, signaling that China's governance had entered a new era driven by practicality, flexibility, and economic ambition. As reforms gained momentum, China moved into the Jiang Zemin Zhu Rongji era in the 1990s, where the challenge shifted from experimentation to large-scale institutionalization. Their guiding notion, grasp the large, let go of the small, reflected a decision to retain strategic SOEs while corporatizing or privatizing less essential ones. Zhu Rongji led the restructuring of nearly 2,000 SOEs, pushing forward managerial accountability and shareholding reforms. Landmark legislation, such as the company law and securities law, formalized board structures, fiduciary duties, transparency requirements, and investor protections. Stock exchanges in Shanghai and Shenzhen expanded rapidly, now holding over $11 trillion in combined capitalization. Foreign direct investment surged to US $40 billion annually by 2000. Jiang often emphasized that without reform, there is no future, symbolizing China's determination to align governance with global economic norms. The Hu Jintao-Wen Jiabao period from 2002 to 2012 marked a transition to sustainability and regulatory depth. Their notional framework, the scientific outlook on development, reinforced the need for balanced, people-centered, and well-regulated growth. They expanded governance capacity, improved financial supervision, and strengthened social protection to ensure that corporate expansion was matched with institutional maturity. The idea that development should be comprehensive, coordinated, and sustainable shaped reforms aimed at stabilizing China's governance foundations. With Xi Jinping's rise in 2012, China entered a new phase of consolidation and global ambition. Xi's principle of governing the nation in accordance with the law underscored the push for institutional integrity. His sweeping anti-corruption campaign through the Central Commission for Discipline Inspection investigated over 1.5 million officials, sending a clear message that discipline and clean governance were prerequisites for economic power. Xi strengthened mixed ownership reforms, expanded market access, and launched the Belt and Road Initiative to enhance global economic connectivity. His notional vision of the Chinese dream framed corporate governance as a part of national rejuvenation, asserting that China must be strong, prosperous, and revitalized. Today, China is the world's second largest economy, home to more than 300 Fortune Global 500 companies. From Deng's pragmatism to Jiang and Zhu's institutional consolidation, from Hu and Wen's scientific development to Xi's disciplined modernization, China's corporate governance transformation reflects a leadership-driven journey, powered by compelling national visions and guiding sayings that explained not only what China wanted to achieve, but why and how it would get there.